affects up to 3 million dogs a year. Ask your veterinarian about Bonerol. In clinical trials, Bonerol has been...
I hope this shit don't make me famous. I want to be famous. I want people to like me for who I am.
Canine erectile dysfunction. CED affects up to 3 million dogs a year. Ask your veterinarian about Bonerol. In clinical trials, Bonerol has been proven effective in treating CED. Side effects may include dizziness, hair loss, duty breath, and an increased desire for dragging ass across the carpet. Do not use Bonerol if your dog has been neutered, or his head will explode. So get your doggy styling again with Bonerol. If your dog mounts your leg for more than 4 hours, seek help immediately.
I hope this shit don't make me famous. I want to be famous. I want people to like me for who I am.
Okay, welcome back everybody. For some strange reason, I cannot seem to get my remote control to work. So we're just going to rough it a little bit today. Okay. Let me give everybody a couple of minutes to get in here. How is everybody doing today? Everybody got questions? Welcome, Yo-Yo Biggs. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to go into Davinci Resolve 15 and actually, morning May, to go into Davinci Resolve 15 and actually edit the green screens out of the video and put them into your video over the top of them. I think it's something that's going to help. It does work a lot easier when you actually do it for Streamlabs OBS, but there's kind of a little workaround I'm going to show you in Davinci Resolve 15 that I think is going to make a big difference. So I figured first I'd start off with some questions if anybody's ready. It would pretty much work the same for any real editing program. You could do it the same, but I'm using Davinci Resolve 15 because that's the one I know and it's free. So if anybody's got any questions they want to hit me off with first, we'll do the questions. If not, then we'll jump right in. I appreciate everybody joining me on a Sunday. Thank you guys. And I will try to keep this kind of short and sweet. I'm hoping about an hour, maybe less. Okay, well, let's get right into it then. Okay, first you open Davinci Resolve 15. When you do, right here under Projects, you'll see this little white tab. Doesn't really do much of anything. But if you right-click on Untitled Project and go to Project Settings, here you can change how you want your format to go. You can change the resolution, how many frames per second, the video monitoring playback, what you want that to run at. So you can go in through here and load them up, or they have presets. I'm doing 3840 by 2160 4K. The default system configuration is 1920 by 1080. So it depends on how you want it to look at. The couple of videos we're going to be using This one is 3840, 2160, 60 frames a second. You want to try to keep everything matching and concurrent. You don't want to try to like put a 1080p on top of a 4K. It's going to look pretty nasty. Check this one. Yep, same thing. Okay. Let's double left click, open this up. All right. Now if we hit this little minimizing box right over here, restore down. Left click and hold down in the corner of the left over here, and you can pull this in. Now here's where we can jump in with left click and drag our video. And then I have 4K Facebook, YouTube Spin Raw, or blank Twitter. So just for fun, let's come in with Facebook. Welcome, Night Shame. Appreciate it. It's going good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just showing everybody how to go into Davinci Resolve 15 and edit green screen on top of your video. It does work good for doing this on live streams too, in Streamlabs OBS. Okay, now we've got our video and our green screen. Left click, hold down, we'll drag our video to our timeline. Davinci 15 is free to download. I did a video not too long ago about it with the link in there. You can go right there and download. They have it for PC or Mac, so works for everybody. I know there's some Mac up there. Welcome, Baboom. I appreciate everybody jumping in and joining us today. If you guys got questions at any time, feel free to hit me up with them. Yeah, it's still okay, even for small YouTubers, Yo-Yo. I'm small. I figure anybody under 10K, you're still small. All right, Baboom, thanks, man. Okay, now we have video one and audio one. Now the thing to remember here is nothing happens until you left click and highlight it. See, when I left click here on the video, it turns it orange all the way around. Now your inspector opens up and you can make changes to it. So let's find a spot where we want to drop in our 4K video, our green screen. Let's go right about here, right when I say welcome back. Okay. When you left click and hold down, see, it automatically brings it in. You want to keep holding down till you match it right up with that line. Right there. And then what I do, just to make it simple, left click and highlight this. It is kind of a pain sometimes, but it can work. That's why I say you guys are more than welcome to go through and record these videos if you want. You guys have my permission. You can pause them and use them as a guideline off. I use like a small Samsung little pad. That way I can, look down at that while I'm editing. So you can use all kinds of different things to help you guys with your edits. Okay, now that we've highlighted the sound part, the audio out of the 4K video, the green screen Facebook, there's no audio. if you go down to the bottom of the audio bar right here, left click, pull down. See, it's a straight line. There's no audio there. So just right click, delete selected. Boom, gone. Okay. Now when we left click, hold down and drag on this orange bar, you should see that, yep, there's the Facebook come in. Okay, so we'll go back here. Left click to highlight the Facebook green screen. Now what we're going to do is we're going to expand it out to where there's no black bar border around it. You don't want the black border. What we're trying to do is get just green, so that way whenever we come in with chroma key, it just pulls it all out. Okay. So now that we've highlighted this, let's move it forward just a little. Okay. Now we're going to come over here to zoom. Yeah, go ahead, Yo-Yo. What's your question? So you're doing editing on a tablet? Okay. No, you can edit on a tablet. You mean like a laptop tablet or just a tablet? Yeah, you'll need an actual PC. Yeah, like a laptop or a PC to actually do this. Because Davinci Resolve 15 is the editing program for PC or Mac. As far as I know, I don't think that they have this program set up yet to actually run on a tablet, because it's pretty intense. It's not just a quick little editor like, Windows Movie Maker or something like that. This is a full-blown big boy, big girl editing program that's basically free. And the reason why they offer it free is because they don't put in all these little extras that you would normally pay $400 for an editing program. I can't see paying that much money. Oh, my pleasure. Yeah, if you guys have questions at all, jump in. That's what I'm here for. Okay, now that we've highlighted this green screen, come right over here to zoom. Right under transform. Yeah, exactly. A lot of Hollywood actually uses this program to do their green screens and edits. Okay. Yeah, I mostly use my Samsung tablet for, like right now I'm reading the chat while I'm full screen doing live streams. Left click, hold down, and drag to the right, and you'll notice the green screen grows. Bring it right to the edges like this, and then tap it like one or two more. So right about there. So basically you want the green screen part of the video to overlap the box by just a little. Well, that's okay. You can always borrow someone's or jump on theirs and do it. And most people would be tickled pink to, just thrilled to let you show them a free program that they can put on their computer to help them. We've all got friends that have laptops or PC towers or something that do YouTube or edit, or they're gamers. This works great for making highlight reels too. Okay, now whenever we play our little clip, see, it's all green. There's no background block. Okay. Next thing we want to do, make sure it's highlighted in the clip. Okay. Let's go. Right there. You want to catch it right when the text comes in. So right about there. Now, once we have this green screen removed and edited and everything, right there, if we were making this just ours, here's where we would come in and do the text portion and put in your name. Facebook at da 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 da. Okay. Let me right click down here, show icons and labels. Next, we're going to go to the color wheel. The color wheel is probably one of the most powerful ones in DaVinci Resolve 15. And I'll show you why. Okay, here in the color section, you have your two clips broke down. Oh, exactly, yeah. And I have multiple computers, so I'm always glad to share with other people. Okay, what we're looking for now is left click on Qualifier. It's a thing right here that looks like a little eyedropper. So you want to left click here. We're going to change this mode right here. See, it says HSL. H is in Henry, S is in Sam, L is in Larry. Left click, come down to 3D and select that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're just trying to qualify the green screen. That's all we want to get rid of. So we'll take our qualifier here. Left click. Come over to this little selection here, the picker. Again, it's the eyedropper with circles around it. Left click, hold down. Now you'll notice you have a picture of an eyedropper with a little plus underneath, a little white plus. This is basically for you to go through and draw the areas that you want to get rid of. So since we know our picture's right here in the center, let's go squiggly, squiggly, da 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 da. Okay. There we go. Now we've got the green highlighted. So that worked out nicely. Okay, you'll notice over here on the picture, everything else is in gray. So what we want to do now is we want to invert selection. Right down here in your tools, there's a little solid and a little see-through circle that points invert. So we're going to click that. There we go. Okay, now we're going to come here and right click, add Alpha Outpost. It's the fourth one down. The fourth one down, sorry. Add Alpha Outpost. So we're going to select that. Basically, that made this appear. We're going to left click on this blue thing. It's a little node. Looks like a little square on the right side of the box. Left click, hold down, and drag to this blue circle. Bam! Ta-da! It's magic. Okay, not to worry about this blue line because it's not even going to show up on the video, okay? So don't you worry. Alright, so let's skip ahead just a wee little bit. Oh, looky there. See how it comes in? Okay, let's change the zoom from 17%. Let's go up to like 50. See how you've got this little green that's showing through on the edges of the box? Next up, let's go back to 25. See how you can see the green? It's showing through. Now you don't want it to look nasty like that. Right here's despill. You're going to left click, just a left click tap. Boom. Despill picks up all the rest of the residue leftover green and just cleans it up nice. See how now whenever you look around it, it's all gone. Looks good. Everything matches nice. Welcome, sweet and savory. I appreciate you guys spending your Sunday morning with me. I was just showing everybody here how to do this and add it in. Oh, okay, May. Well, thank you. Rosemary's my real life mom. It's her birthday tomorrow. Okay, so now that we have this done, you remember I told you don't worry about the blue lines, the squiggly part that we drew? If you come back and left click on edit, let's run this back to the beginning. Hey, Keycam and the fam, welcome. Just having fun showing everybody how to do this real quick. It's how to actually take the green screens that I posted for everybody in the 2 videos. You chop them up in your video editor, and then you put them on top. Yeah, my mom's birthday is tomorrow, the 5th. And then my son, Bryce, his is on the 11th. So it's 11/11. Okay, now that you've got this set up here, oh, well, good. Yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to hit me up. I'll be glad to answer them. I'm just kind of running along here, but I can always answer questions too. Okay, now that we're back in our timeline on video 2, you left click to highlight this. Yeah, Mom, Keycam and the fam are great people. Well, everybody here is great people. But Keycam and the fam are from Chicago. So next year we were talking about doing the vacation and going home to see friends and family. We were thinking about stopping in Chicago for a day or 2, and if we do, we're definitely going to hit them up. Well, sure, May. Oh, Mom. May Bunador is the one that did the video on the cruise that you might want to go look at since you're getting ready to go on a cruise. Yeah, there's so many wonderful creators in here. It's amazing. I pick up something great from everybody in here. Okay. You know those 4 arrow keys on your keyboard, up, down, left, right? Now that we have this video highlighted and you just set your mouse here, if you right click on the right arrow that points to the right, tap, 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 you can skip frame by second. Yeah, definitely we'll stop by. Hang out with you guys. I don't know if they still have it or not, but I really want to go to the M&M place where you can get pick your own color M&Ms and have your name on it or whatever. And I remember there was a place downtown where you could get fresh caramel popcorn. That would be cool. So if we right click and hold down here, okay, see how it starts to come in? Because we've cleaned up our edges, made it all nice and tidy, now we can come in and move things around. This is where it gets fun. So we'll go right there. Back up just a little. Okay, right about there's where it's done doing its thing. Okay. That would work. Now with this highlighted, if you zoom over here, left click, hold down on the first zoom, because they're locked together. If you go to the left, it brings it in. If you go to the right, it makes it bigger. Okay, see when you zoom in, you're like, oh no. Oh no, I wrecked it. What did I do? Don't worry. We'll get to that. Here where it says composite mode, hit add. Now when you come in, we're going to zoom, change the position, go on the right one and bring it down. And there you are. Oh, good, good. Garrett's popcorn. Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, see, when you do normal composite mode, it messes up your screen. You don't want to do that. You want to do add. And then as we go through here, then the video looks like this. See? Your Facebook comes in, and then Facebook goes out. Now another thing that I do is here in the color section, when you've done all this, is you can come here and do the clean the white and the black and the radial blur. But if we go right back here to edit, let's open this up. Okay, right about here, you notice it has in the cropping area, I change them all to 10. So double F click, go 10, enter. Double F click, 10 enter, 10 enter, 10 enter. Okay, now as it plays through, there we go. And there we go. All right, so let's put in another one. Now we're going to get rid of this, and this. Now I'm going to show you on a regular one. Okay, now we're just going to edit this one. It's just the YouTube one. Excuse me. Okay, this one comes in and does this. All right, May, have a good one. Take care. Okay, so same thing applies. We're going to highlight the video. Come back over here. Zoom it in. Okay, we went a little too big. So right about there. There we go. And see, you're playing with it and set it up. All right, May. Have a good one. See, you're basically setting this up to make it look how you want it to. So you can be as picky as you want. This one we're keeping the sound. You can switch the sound, you can make different sounds. It's all up to you. If you don't like the spinning part and you just want the part where he hits and then it disappears and goes like that, you can cut it there and edit it out. But just for fun, let's go right about there. Okay. Right click down here, show icons and labels. Go back to the color tab again. Okay, we want to make sure and select our qualifier. There we go. Now under qualifier, we're going to select the picker. Run it right there. Basically, we're just getting rid of the green. Excuse me. Let's switch this from HSL to 3D. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so we got rid of our green area. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to come here and go right click, add Alpha Output. That brings up this little blue circle. Left click here from the blue, come down to the blue. Boom. Now it made everything disappear. That's not what we wanted. We don't want the green, we want the picture. Not a problem. Come right here, and there's this little button that says invert if you just hover over it. Left click it. There we go. So now when we go through the video, kind of like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, you probably noticed there's some leftover green right here. We'll get rid of that by clicking Dispill. Dispill goes through and just cleans it up. There we go. Now when we go back to edit, now it looks like this. Yeah, see right there, it did actually take out the U part, which makes it tough because obviously there was a lot of green in that. So you could just take this portion of it. That's the only trick, is some parts of the green screen that you take, you're going to have where it doesn't show up as well as it should. Kind of a pain. But it's kind of a gamble too. Depending on what you want to green screen, some things are going to show up really great, some not so much. Yeah, that one didn't show up so good. but the button click did. Okay, anybody got any questions? Now would be a great time to hit me up. No? Okay, I'm going to take just this part. Left click here on this razor. Left click here and here. Make sure and go back. Left click on the arrow for the selection tool. Left click to highlight this. Right click. Delete. Left click. Right click. Delete selected. Or you can just hit backspace. There you go. That's our little vid right there. Now after this is done is when we can come back and shrink it down and put it wherever we want to. And then we'll soften the edges. That's where you want to, remember, come back down here under transform, go to cropping, and you're going to crop left, right, top, and bottom by 10 points. Sometimes you might have to go 20, but mostly it's just 10. Okay, left click on deliver. Now here, its format is QuickTime that it's set up on, because it just throws that up automatically. Make sure and pick MP4. The codec H.264 is basically just HD. It's not that big of a thing. Resolution 3840 2160 Ultra HD 4K, 60 frame rates a second. It's kind of locked in because that's what it was that I recorded at. Now quality set to best. Keyframes, you could do automatic or every 12 frames. I'm picky. I want perfection. Double left click, go every 1 frame. Encoding profile, I switch it to high. And then left click on add to render queue. Put it on the C drive on the desktop. Okay. Now let's put our project over here. And it's all set. Untitled project. It does show up untitled is the label on it on your desktop or wherever you save your videos to. So keep that in mind. You hit your start render. Okay, the rendering's in progress. Boom, that quick, that easy. Now let's close this. Don't save. Here it is. There we go. Looks fantastic. And there's nothing in the outside of the round edges or the borders. Nothing that's going to mess it up for you. See? Ta-da! And just like that, you have your own custom video. Yeah. I hope that helps. It's a quick way, easy way to add them in. And you can put them into your videos too. So that way your videos have little messages like, here's Facebook. And that's what it looks like when it's all done. Or maybe you want to advertise your Twitter. That's what Twitter looks like. Your Instagram. If people are trying to look to contact with you at Instagram. You don't want to leave these running in the background because it does boost up the CPU usage, because you're basically running graphics, live graphics. That plus a video game, you might be pushing your system pretty hard. But like I said, keep the line. There's a little line that goes through the eyeball, so it only shows when you select it. Okay, so then we'll do Twitch. That's my Twitch channel. There we go. If you want people to drop a like, you can have them drop a like. Hey, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Boom. And that plus the other parts that you come in with will help make your stream better than it was before. And it's so much easier when you're adding them on here, because when you add a new source, go media source, click add, change the name to whatever you want. Like, let's say just for fun, you want to put in Instagram. You can add an existing one or come in with a new one. Let's change this one up here to YouTube button. We'll just do that. Add a new source. Let's have it set up to loop. Left click on browse for file. Now we just made that crazy one in Davinci Resolve 15. There it is, Untitled. Double left click. Hit done. Left click here. Pull it in to shrink it down. It down. There we go. Lock it in, bring it down under chat box. Right click, properties, take the loop off. Done. Oh, maybe. Could be. Okay, YouTube button. We'll put that line over the eyeball again. When we unleft click it, there we go. Goes up nice. And it's something fun you can add. Cool. And I think we're done. I've just showed you how to do it in Davinci Resolve 15. Plus I've showed you how to do it here. So thank everyone so much. I do appreciate it. And we will be right back.
Hey, it's Vince Alpha here with my new product called the Sticky. You're gonna clean your home in a quickie when you use your Sticky. Now here's the deal. It's a reusable lint roller and more. For furniture, food particles in the cabinets, debris on the stairs, and even use it in the car. And ladies, you always wanted to stick it to your husband. Now you can. Works on all fabrics, from wool to velvet. Problem with that shedding pussy? Pick up cat hairs from clothes. Or use Sticky on the leftover dog hairs on the sofa. Or even Sticky your pets before they shed. It's made of a special silicone, so with a little water, the dirt comes right off. It's slippery when wet, sticky when dry. Check this out. Stop wasting $100 a year on paper lint rollers. And for those unwanted guests...
Hey, Vince! Oh, you're playing with your sticky. I'm sorry.
When you order the sticky, you get the little sticky. Great for on the go. Get rid of dandruff for that first date. Or lint for that important business meeting. Use sticky anytime, any place, and with anyone. Sticky makes you look your best. Even for those unforgettable moments. You're gonna like the little sticky, but you're gonna love the big sticky. For bigger messes like dust bunnies under the bed, or picking up after the kids. Clean up kitty litter and loose hairs in the bathroom. Great for cobwebs or curtains and other hard-to-reach places.
Well, thank you.
You
I
can do
appreciate
multiple surfaces. You don't have to go from vacuum to broom. A penny stickied is a real penny earned. Hair hides deep in the carpet, but with the special brush attachment, the sticky grabs the hairs that the vacuum just can't get. You don't want this stuff in your carpet, guys. So you get the sticky and the little sticky for $19.95. But if you call now, within an
All right, I think we've kind of covered just about everything. We got our button. Now with that button set up, you see how there's still the black around the outside of it? You don't want that to show up on your video. Because if we minimize, it's going to look like this. Yeah. We don't want that. So again, we'll go Properties, right click, go to Filters, hit the plus sign, left click over here. Now we come into Chroma Key. Left click Chroma Key, done. The settings that it has preset are pretty good. It's about the best you need. And then hit done. Okay. Find a nice bright area. Now it looks like this. Boom. Only here we have the wrong color. Right click, filters. Right click, filters, chroma key. Okay. The chroma key, go custom. Change the color, black. Now let's see. Nothing. Let's go green. Oh, because we should have left it green, that's why. That's right. Black is for the videos. Leave it green whenever you want to take it out. So let's remove that. Media source. Let's just call it button. Don't hide the source. We'll take that. Here. Now let's shrink it down. Because we don't really want it to be that big. Probably about there. Lock it in. Bring it right under chat box. Okay, right click, filters. Come down to chroma key, hit done. Okay, but it still leaves a black border. We can fix that. Go filter, add a new filter. We're going to go crop pad. Done. Okay, now when we switch it over, go 100. Twenty. Okay. Now we should be able to left click, image mask blend. Blend addition. And there we are. Pretty easy. I think that kind of covered it. I think everybody bugged out. Cool, at least I stopped in for a couple minutes. Yeah, I hope the video helped. This is pretty much going to be the end of the green screen series. And now back to your regularly scheduled broadcast. Thanks everybody so much. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.